What results should your clients expect only a week after working together? Well, I'm going to show you shortly, as this video is episode 6 of the Reno Reach series. Now, for those of you that don't have a clue what that means, back in July, I started a brand new agency from scratch. I documented the entire process here on my YouTube channel, despite already making over $5 million with the agency model and having an existing 7-figure agency. I wanted to get back in the trenches and show you guys what is possible in a small amount of time. But I only uploaded 4 of the episodes on YouTube. I actually held back episode 5 and 6 for our free community called Agency Owners Hosted on School. Again, I'll put a link in the description for that. But the team have told me that this content is way too valuable to hold back for that community, and so I need to share it with the larger audience here on YouTube. So here is episode 6. And for those of you that haven't watched the previous episodes, the links are in the description in chronological order, so you can go and watch those. But in this episode, I go through the results of the first Facebook ad campaign I ran for the first client we signed up in the series. And I even set some huge appointments for them and called up all of the leads that filled in the Facebook lead form. By the way, guys, if you do want me to continue this series in the future, do let me know down in the comments. And if enough of you ask for it, I'll try and set some time aside in the new year to continue it for you. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, quick update. We are 3 days since ads have launched and had 4 leads come in already, and they're looking pretty juicy, I'm not gonna lie. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna call up these leads and just gauge the quality of them and do maybe some appointment setting and just really see how serious they are, so we can tell whether we need to adjust anything with the ads. Right now, and I'll show you on screen, we're at a £15 cost per lead, which is awesome. We've got 4 leads generated from our 1 campaign total, but we've got our free ads. The ad that is performing the best is the one that I predicted that is performing the best. It's got 2 leads, but we'll see if that is still the case when we get towards a couple more days in. But this is very, very promising for now. If I go over to high level, we can see we've got 3 leads on here. I actually deleted one of them. One of them was like a joke lead. These ones are actually serious. You can see the information from the lead itself. So this person wanted the bathroom doing. This person here wanted a kitchen smarten up plus bathroom install. Would have been looking for over a month. And then this person here wanted, I haven't got any notes on that one. That's strange. I do have also an export here as well from the Facebook lead form itself, so we can see, get an idea of that person that was missing. I can just do that quickly. Fine. They said, I want to completely redo, I'll just post the note in here. I want to completely redo our kitchen and deal with some damp. Bathroom also needs redoing. Create. Okay, awesome. I'm going to take the phone, so you're not going to be able to see the webcam. I'll move over to this camera. I need to call them, which I'll do right now. Okay, so let's do this. Let's start up with lead number 1. This is something that all of you should do. Like when you sign up a lead generation client, always call the leads yourself, appointment set them. You want to gauge how the quality of these leads. Okay, you don't want to just rely on the client to tell you. Okay, you need to witness this firsthand. So just call up first.
The phone voicemail.
Do a double dial.
The phone voicemail.
I'm gonna leave a voicemail.
When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Hi, I hope you're well. My name's Jordan. I'm calling from. You filled in our Facebook lead form recently to let us know that you were looking on or thinking about potentially getting your bathroom redone. So I was just calling to just gauge your interest there and also just have a conversation about the project in a little bit more detail and arrange for one of our team members to come out and do a quotation for you. So if you can give me a call back on this number whenever works for you, that is absolutely fine. I'll also drop you over an email that I have on file too. Perfect. Thanks so much, Ellie. Bye. A little bit rusty, but you get the idea. It's the first customer service call I've done in about 10 years. We move. Let's move on to the next one. I'm getting a call back. Very good. Hi, is that?
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Jordan. I'm calling from. You filled in our Facebook lead form recently.
Oh, hi there. I'm just with some clients at the moment. I thought it was a different call. Is there any chance I can call you back later on this afternoon or tomorrow? Because I am actually off.
Yeah, of course you can. Not a problem at all. Call back whenever works for you. All right, take care.
Lovely.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Good sign. let her call back. I've made a crucial error here because I haven't got time to set up the calling software right yet. I'm going to set this all up on high level. So I'm calling from my personal mobile number. So this lead is going to be calling my personal mobile when I'm really not going to want to, but I wanted to be able to record this. You can probably tell by my throat, I've got a bit of a sore throat right now, which is a pain in the arse because in an hour and a half, I'm heading to Ibiza for 4 days. And you don't want a sore throat when you're in Ibiza. You need to be on full form. Okay, let's call the next lead. I'm probably going to have to call some leads whilst I'm in Ibiza, to be fair. I want to make sure we hit these leads properly. I've got other solutions as well.
Hello. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you when I can. Thanks so much. Bye.
If you'd like to change your message after you've left it, please press hash.
Hi, it's you filled in our Facebook ad recently regarding getting some work done in your property. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a kitchen smart up plus a bathroom install. I was just calling just to learn a little bit more about that project and arrange for one of our team members to come out and do a quotation for you. So if you give me a call back on this number whenever you get the chance, that'll be great, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye. Hello, is that
Hello. Yeah, speaking.
Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm calling from... You filled in our Facebook form recently about some work in your house.
Yes, I did. I have. How can I help?
Just,
It's about the bathrooms and kitchen.
it is indeed. And is it a good time to have a quick chat?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just in the office upstairs at the moment.
Amazing. I just wanted to learn a little bit more about your project. I know you mentioned that you wanted to completely redo your kitchen. You had a little bit of damp and also the bathroom needs redoing as well. So do you want to just give me a little bit of a rundown of what your kind of...
Okay, so we're based in Banham, so I see you cover most of Norfolk.
Yeah.
It's an old pub. We've been here 60 years. There was a lot of work done to the house 10 years ago, but everything just needs a bit of a freshen up, and
Fine.
particularly with the damp in the kitchen, it's not good. So, and we put an ensuite upstairs in the bathroom a while ago, but
Okay.
the main bathroom needs a bit of work because the wrong type of flooring was put in, and we need a direct and we need a pump putting in to make the shower work, all that kind of stuff. So the bathroom is more of a sort of a minor refurb because a lot of the suite's okay, but we need new shower enclosure, new flooring, so the suite can be put back, and also some plumbing to make sure everything's working correctly.
Okay.
Regarding the kitchen, it'll be obviously taking everything out, stripping back, dealing with whatever damp there is, and then putting everything back again. I take that when you say you do carry out a design service, I take it with kitchen designs and all that kind of good stuff. Do you have a supplier that you normally use that you utilise, like Helpers or somebody like that? Or
We use
how does it work with bathroom designs? How do you operate?
We use a variety of different suppliers, but typically speaking, we fit everything ourselves. We design and fit everything ourselves. So we can use like a whole range of different suppliers for bathrooms and kitchens.
Yeah.
It really just depends on what kind of thing you're looking for. I think probably the best thing to do, because I don't physically go out and do work myself. I just work for the company here. And so what I would like to do is send out Billy from our team, who's actually our head honcho, and he'll come out and do a quote for you guys and just get an idea of the kind of scale of the work. And then we'd be able to kind of come up with a bit of a design and an idea for you off the back of that, if that works okay for you. Because especially with the damp and everything as well, I think it's important that we come out and have a little look so we can understand first, and then we can kind of bounce some ideas back between us.
Yeah, okay.
The only thing I would say, sorry to interrupt you, is I know is away this week, so it wouldn't be until next week we'd be able to get out to you. Is that okay?
It'd be at least that, if not maybe a bit longer. I'm just thinking about our diary.
Okay.
Maybe next week, maybe Wednesday next week. Might
Yeah.
be a good day for us.
Yeah, Wednesday next week. What about this? I'll ask to give you a call directly early next week, let's say Monday.
Yep.
So and then you can figure out when's better then, and you can come out and do a quote. Just so I get an understanding, do you have any...
And just, is it your own guys?
Everything's in-house.
Direct labour
Everything's in-house. We don't farm out to a bunch of other companies. Everything is in-house. We're a family-run business. We do everything ourselves.
Where are you based as well?
Just outside of Sprowston.
Oh, not too far.
Yeah, no, not too far at all. Not too far. Okay. Do you have a budget for this project at all?
It's part of some wider work, so I need to look at the breakdowns.
Fine. Okay, no worries. That's absolutely fine.
And I'm assuming you specialise purely in kitchen bathrooms.
We do, but we can always explore other work as well, depending on what it is you need.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
Okay. Amazing. Pleasure to speak to you briefly. I'll ask to give you a call on Monday, and then we'll go from there. No worries. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Cool. A little bit of blagging there because I really don't know an awful lot of details. That's why I'm trying to be a little bit vague. We'll arrange a quotation to go out on Wednesday next week, which is great. And so that could potentially be the first client down. You just don't know what's going to happen. So I don't really know what the conversion rate is going to be yet on quotes to sell. The client said on the call to me on the closing call that they close 50% of the quotes they go out. I imagine that'll drop slightly when it comes to the ad clients, but regardless, we've spent £60 so far, generated 4 leads, 3 good ones, and we've now pretty much got a quotation within 3 days of launching the ads, which is incredible. Now, I'm actually going away over the next few days to Ibiza, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a high level to have the call software on there, so that I can take the mobile app and I can call on there instead. I don't want people calling me back to my mobile number. And I'm also going to set up some SMS flows. So when somebody fills in the Facebook lead form, it'll automatically send them an SMS, and we can start having some conversations via there as well. So if I get some automation flows set up, then people that are really serious will raise their hand nice and quickly, and then I'll call the 2 or so leads a day if we continue getting at this run rate. Myself as well to set them, and I'll record as much as I can, but I doubt I'm going to call up every single setting conversation. I think that would be a pretty inefficient way of doing things. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.
Okay guys, so it's been 10 days since you last heard from me. I just got back from my holiday to Ibiza with a friend. It got pretty hectic. So I've only just recovered pretty much. I'm almost there. Now you wouldn't normally go on a holiday before you sign up or just after you sign up a brand new client. But I'm not putting my life on hold for this series, okay? This is not a usual circumstance. For you guys, if you're just starting an agency, don't book a holiday when you're first starting out, okay? You wanna make sure that you've got the time dedicated to learning the craft and optimizing the ads if you need to. I brought my ad out and my laptop out with me so I could check the ads and optimize them. To my surprise, I didn't have to make any optimizations, which is incredible. In 10 days, the results have been absolutely rocket. I had the chance to speak to some other leads whilst I was away as well. Didn't record that, but I'm gonna record a lead calling session in a moment now. I wanna show you guys these results because they're pretty incredible. So this on screen, we can see, this is 10-day results. So we can see we launched these ads actually 11 days ago now, and every single ad that we launch is performing. We've got 14 leads. Now, after speaking to these leads, they are extremely high quality. One of them wants an entire 2 kitchen and 2 bathroom rebuild on like an old pub, which is just like probably like a 30-40 grand job, which is insane. The client is going out and doing 2 quotes this week. The rest of these leads I need to call up today because I've only just had the chance to catch up and they've just been coming through from previous. Now, normally it would be really, really important for either yourself or the client to get onto these leads within 24 hours, 12 hours, like maximum really. But for me, this isn't a usual situation. I've been away, okay? But we move. I'm confident I can still make this work. I text all of the leads whilst I was away to let them know I was away, and then I was going to be getting in touch with them on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, so with these 14 leads, I mean, first of all, the client is almost instantaneously got return on investment. They just need to close one of these, which they absolutely will from 14, which is incredible. So they're very happy. They're absolutely over the moon. I'm now going to leverage these results to sign up the other client that was on the fence that wanted to speak to their wife, and I'm going to tell them that we just got these results for one of their competitors, which is going to create that burning hunger and it's going to prove to them what is actually possible. So let's see what happens. I'm going to give them a call.
Good morning.
Hi, is that
Speaking.
It's Jordan calling. Have you got 5 minutes? I've got something you're going to want to hear.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah. You know who it,
I've got a couple of minutes. I've just got to meet somebody. I'm going to a meeting which I'll be arriving in about 3 minutes. So go on then.
It's absolutely fine. I'll keep it really brief and we can talk another time. I just wanted to let you know that since we last spoke, I mean, I was on holiday last week, which is why I didn't chase you up, but since we last spoke, I started working with a competitor of yours in the kitchen and bathroom space, and so far we've spent £250 on them in the local area, and we've generated 14 really good leads for them.
Okay, all right.
So, I mean, that's half the amount of money I was talking about spending with you, and we generated 14 leads. I've actually spoken to a bunch of those leads as well, and they're really high quality. A few of them are going out for quotes this week, and then they're going to try and fit in the rest of the quotes next week. So I just wanted to let you know, and I wanted to maybe get the opportunity to show your wife that as well, and just pick things back up and have a conversation. We can book one in for later on this week if that works for you.
Yeah, it would have to be later this week. I think we're both of us are a bit busy today and tomorrow for definite, and then we would be able to spare, I guess, how long would it? Would you come and see us, or would it be a phone call?
It'd be better to do a phone call, if that's all right. We can do like Zoom like we did before.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, yeah. Well, we can figure that out for, say, Friday.
Friday? Does Friday morning work for you, like 9 a.m?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can both be at home, actually. We don't have to be at the showroom.
Yeah. Well,
that's fine by me.
Well, what I'll do is I'll actually show you this, because I want you to know that I'm not blagging. I'll show you the results that we've got here, and a few of the leads that we've generated, so you can see the quality. And then we'll have a conversation. I'll send you a calendar invite for 9 a.m. Friday morning, and we can go through all the details then.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
All right then. No worries. Well, you have a great day. Good week as well. Speak to you then.
Cheers. Thank
Take care. Bye bye.
Cheers, Jordan.
Cheers. Bye bye. So that's as good as that call can go. We want to arrange a call, but I wanted to entice him and just let him know, okay, cool, we're getting these results. I am 98% confident that we will close on Friday unless something goes drastically wrong in the meantime, which I can't imagine it happening. There's no point even going over any more details. You've already seen the videos. They're super hot. They were hungry. Just need to speak to the wife. I was away, which is why I was worried they were going to go cold. But now with these results, like, they'd be daft, stupid. In fact, to not work with us, especially considering that they're not fully booked right now. So now actually, before we move on, I noticed in the comments that a few of you guys are asking what would happen if I signed up multiple clients in the same niche, in the same sub niche, in the same local area. And it often just depends on the niche itself. It depends on the industry. Let's say you're working with cosmetic dentistry, and I've worked with multiple cosmetic dentists in my local area when I first started out. Generally speaking, there are enough leads around because everybody needs a dentist to sustain having 2 to 5 clients in a local area. Okay, depends on how large your area is, depends on how large your city is. Okay, you're going to see results start to drop when you sign up too many clients in that sub niche, at which point then you won't want to sign up anymore. In this instance with kitchen and bathrooms, that sub niche, okay, bear in mind we're going for home improvement, so there's so many sub niches within that, as we've already established. But let's just say kitchen and bathrooms, I would speculate that I wouldn't want to work with more than 2 or maybe 3 of those in the local area. I think 2 is probably going to be the sweet spot. Now, the benefit in this industry is many people are busy, many people are quiet, okay, that's obvious. But what I mean by that is they all have different capacities. And so if one of my clients, and for example, the first client that were now signed up, if they now sign up another 2, 3, 4 jobs this month, they're going to be at their full capacity for this month. And so they're going to have to look to hire and expand the business. That then means that there's going to be a bunch of other leads that they cannot use. So there's a conversation to be had with that client on then potentially giving some of the leads to another competitor, okay? And they can give them to one of our other clients. So let's say we sign up 2 of these clients, 1 is now at capacity, they've got leads to throw away, they can give them to my other client, which is a bonus for these guys, and then maybe they can take some kind of a kickback or some kind of a commission. So we can actually cross-pollinate the leads instead of them being burnt and reputations being hurt because people can't be attended to. So there are actually benefits of having multiple people in the same niche in your local area, but it is something that you're just gonna have to weigh up based on how it feels, based on the conversations you're having with your clients, based on the results you're generating for your clients. If they start to drop because you're working with multiple, then you're gonna wanna just like keep it exclusive. Now, the ideal situation as an agency, when you have established what the sweet spot is, how many of these in sub niches you can work with in your local area, you just cap yourself at that, and then you scale out through, well, you've got 2 options. You can either scale out through different sub niches. So let's say, okay, I'm hit my peak with kitchen and bathroom showrooms now. I have 2 or 3 of them and I don't want any more to prevent results dropping. What I now want to do is start working with solar companies, or I want to start working with landscapers, for example. And so I could scale out in my local area through other sub niches, right? Or you could scale out through location. So I could now call up another local city, let's say Cambridge, which is only an hour and a half from me. It's a neighboring city to Norwich. Cambridge, and I could call up all of the kitchen bathroom showrooms in Cambridge and say, hey, it's Jordan here from Reno Reach. Look, we're getting some really incredible results, XYZ, for XYZ companies in the Norwich area. I'm currently looking to expand and just find one kitchen and bathroom showroom in the Cambridge area to get these same results for. So we can use the exclusivity, I'm only working with 1 or 2, or I'm working with 3 in the area and I'm only looking for this certain amount. We can use that and leverage that exclusivity to expand across other cities. And that leverage is what is going to skyrocket your close call meeting set rate, and it's going to skyrocket your close rate, because you're not only now promising on the base of, I'm going to guarantee you 5 quote ready leads, you're promising on the base of real results, because you've already proven the results you can generate, because you've already done it in one city already. So you're just copy and pasting it in other areas. And that's how you scale an agency exponentially. I've got some other work to crack on with, but shortly I'm going to call up some of these leads. So I will record that session in a bit. Okay, let's call through some leads. I've got the pipeline up on my screen on high level, and then I also have high level open on my phone. I'm going to use that as the dialer.
Hello?
Hi, is that?
Hi, speaking.
Hi, it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, yeah, not too bad, thank you. Have I caught you at a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Look, sorry for the delay in getting hold of you. I did try and call you before I went away on holiday, but I couldn't get hold of you. I saw you filled in our Facebook ad looking for a kitchen smarten up and potentially a bathroom install as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the thing about our bathroom is, so I just had a baby, and we didn't have a bathroom upstairs in our house, and I was having a cesarean.
Okay.
So we have to sort of get a bathroom put in. We have installed showers, but we don't have any tiling, and we also don't have a wall, so the spare room is what would be an ensuite. But at the moment it's now half a spare room, half an ensuite. So there's no wall in it, if it makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So we need a wall and an extract fan and everything like tiling and sort of finishing. But we have the bones of the bathroom, which is why it's a bit complicated.
Okay, fine. So do you say you would need a wall, or you'd need a wall getting rid of?
We need a wall put in.
Yeah, fine. That's not too bad. We can do that as well. And so you'd need a wall put in, and then the bathroom doing, or are you happy with the bathroom as it is?
We would need some elements of the bathroom doing. So we would need like everything tiled. We would need some of the, like we've got a tower and stuff that would need moving around. So yeah, there's elements of the actual bathroom that needs adjusting as well.
Okay, not a problem at all. That makes sense. Fine. And then did you say you needed the kitchen smartening up somewhat as well?
Yeah. So we've got everything sort of like mid-naughty kitchen. The way I would describe it is that it looks like a Costa coffee from 2005. It's just like beige pine and like beige tiles, and it's like this little new den. So yeah, I'd be interested to see. We don't have, basically, it's like, what's the minimum we could do to make this feel less like it's in the northeast?
Fine.
Without spending too much money, if that makes sense.
Yeah, not a problem. Have you got a budget in mind for the work that you need doing?
So I knew you would ask me that. I don't actually have a budget. I sort of want to see what you guys think first.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. Okay, so I think probably the best thing for us to do is arrange someone to come out and do a quote for you, because it's obviously impossible for us to give a ballpark without. And what I'll need to do is I'll just need to speak to the guys internally first, just to run them through the project and just make sure it's something that we can definitely do and take on in a minute. But all being well, do you have any availability next week or the week after for someone to come out and quote?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Go on, sorry.
Next week's great.
Okay. Are you at home most days, or?
Wait, hold on. I've got confused about this. Next week I am good on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
So that's first, and then the following week I'm free the whole.
Okay, just writing that down, following all week. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to the team, and then I will ask someone to give you a call back over the next 24 hours or so, just to arrange somebody coming out. I don't know yet whether it will be early next week or the following week, and I presume it's fine for us to give you a call back on this number.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any immediate questions, or all good for now?
No, that's everything. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. All right, well, we'll be in touch in the next couple of days. Speak soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. So actually one of the leads that I thought I was going to burn because I didn't get the chance to speak to him before I went away because I couldn't call them in the initial. But we put on our Facebook form, okay, how long have you been thinking about this work? Every single lead that is filled in so far, all 14 leads have put 1 month plus. So if they've been thinking about this for over a month, and it's not going to be too bad of a situation if we don't get back to them straight away. Although it's always going to be more ideal to get back to them like as soon as we can. So I'm writing a note here, need a new wall, elements of bathroom need doing, kitchen currently mid-90s, need a facelift, get impression, they want to keep costs as low as possible, but that's always the case. Available for quote next week, Monday, Tuesday, and all the following week. Okay, perfect. Create that note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these notes and send them over to the client and just give them a summary of all of the leads that I've spoken to. So here are the leads, this is the summary, and I'm going to hand that over to them so they can call them up and then go arrange quotations. I've already got a couple this week, which is cool. So we'll see how they get on with those. On to the next. Okay, no, this one is already doing a quote for.
Hello?
Hi, is that?
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh, hi. It's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Oh, right, yeah, that's fine. It's not convenient at the moment, and I've really got rubbish signal where I am. So,
That's all right.
Can you maybe phone? Well, I'm trying to think. I'm quite busy this week. Could you do it Friday?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'll give you a call on Friday. Is there a rough time that you'd prefer?
Probably later in the afternoon, maybe.
Fine. Well, I'll give you a call in the afternoon on Friday.
Yeah, that's brilliant. All right.
Okay.
Thanks ever so much.
Have a great week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, cool. Close of day Friday. What we need to do is we need to create, let's edit this pipeline. So let's edit this pipeline and let's have, so we've got qualified. So we have qualified leads. Yeah, we can keep qualified for now so we know the ones that are actually qualified. Let's have ghosting, appointment set. Let's have quotes. So people going out for quotes. Let's move this there. And let's also have, let's have follow-up. So instead of ghosting, let's have follow-up. New lead, qualified, follow-up, quotes. Let's do that for now. We can always change this as we progress. So we know that this lead is currently going out for, what happened there? Do they not all change? This lead's definitely out for a quote, and we know this lead is qualified but needs follow-up. Did we get hold of you? No answer. We'll move that into follow-up. Let's move on. One of these other leads is out for a quote. I need to go through these shortly and get that sorted as well.
Hello?
Hi, is that
It is, yeah.
Hi, it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Is it a convenient time to speak for a couple of minutes?
Well, I'm driving, but...
Oh, well, I can always call back later. It's only that you filled in our Facebook form regarding your old bathroom being ripped out. And so I just wanted to chat to you about that quickly.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, apologies on the delay on getting back to you. I was actually away last week. So I just wanted to call up and just learn a little bit more about that project and then potentially arrange someone to come out and do a quote for you.
Okay.
So could you run me through a little bit more about what you're looking to get done? So you've got an old bathroom currently that you need ripping out. Is it a large bathroom? Is it a small bathroom, like kind of en suite? What is that like at the moment?
It's a funny shaped bathroom.
Okay.
It's like a rectangle with a bit where the shower goes in off of it.
Okay.
We need it all ripped out and a toilet, sink and bath put in rather than the shower.
Okay, fine.
I mean, we've had a couple of quotes and most of them are putting the toilet where the shower is at the moment.
Okay, fine. Absolutely fine. And then so what have you, as far as like the current quotes at the moment, how come you haven't gone with anyone so far?
So we have got, we're going into, we've got an appointment on Saturday to see if someone's designed it. Someone came in yesterday and they're showing us the design on Saturday.
Okay, fine.
So until Saturday, I'm not very too sure whether we'll already have someone or not.
Okay, not a problem at all. And so you're going in on Saturday, did you say, to have a look at that?
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely fine. We wouldn't actually be able to get someone out this week to do a quote, but what might be worth doing is if I could give you a call on potentially Sunday or Monday really, and just see with you if you are going ahead with that. If you are, then great. If you're not, then we can arrange someone to come out and do a quote for you early next week.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. In which case, I'll give you a call on Monday morning.
Okay, lovely.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye. So you see, we treat these very much like any kind of other sales call. This is how like any customer representative would treat them. There's no point us arranging somebody to go out and quote this lead if they have already got a couple of going out. So I had a few quotes already. Getting a design Saturday, follow up Monday to see if worth quoting. Okay, chuck that in the follow up.
Oh,
Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
Leave a voicemail on this
The
one.
person you are
First time I
calling
called them.
is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Hi, it's Jordan calling from. I noticed you filled in our Facebook form recently regarding getting your bathrooms changed. So I just wanted to give you a call to discuss that project. If you can give me a call back on this number when you get the chance, that'll be great. One moment, it'll be helpful for you if I actually gave you the number. I'll just get it up on screen right now. It is, if I don't answer, I will give you a call back and we can discuss those bathrooms and arrange someone to come and quote for you. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is that
Yes?
it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Oh, hi. Yep, I'm okay. Do you mind if I give you a call back? I'm just in the middle of, I'm at the park with two of my little ones.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
I'm just worried if it's somebody from summer camp.
That's okay. Give me a call back when works for you.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
Hi, is that
Yes, speaking.
it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Oh, hello, Jordan. Hi, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm not too bad. Thank you for asking. Is it a good time just to catch you for a couple minutes?
Yes?
Okay, great. I thank you for filling in our Facebook form. I'm just calling regarding you mentioned a change of layout of your bedroom, a dressing room, and potentially a bathroom as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Could you talk to me a little bit more about that project and exactly what it is you're looking to get done? And then if it's a fit, then we can arrange someone to come out early next week if that works for you and do a quotation.
Okay, I just want to get quotes and ideas of what to do, because I want a walk-in wardrobe or wardrobes in the bedroom, make the bedroom bigger, maybe expose the ceiling, and I need a bath, a double basin bath in the current bathroom, and move the shower for a walk-in shower.
Okay, amazing. And does the current bathroom need like is it just kind of fittings you're needing, like the bathroom and the shower, or does it need quite a lot of work, and does it need kind of a...
Well, it needs a new shower and a bath, and then new obviously basins. However, there's a travertine floor in there which you don't want that to ruin because there's underfloor heating.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, absolutely fine. Sounds good. Have you had any quotes currently? Have you spoken to anyone else?
I have. I'm getting a few more in. I haven't got a quote yet. So.
Okay, not a problem. Fine. Are there any days next week that work well for you for us to have someone come out? I can't confirm the day right now, but I'll speak to the team and have them call you back and just confirm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you do this, how soon can you do it?
How
long will it take?
It's very hard to answer that without actually coming out and having a look at the scope of the work. So we would need to. Is this something that you're looking to get done ASAP?
Yes, I had a structural engineer here, and he never came back to me. But basically, it's a single story, so you don't need and it's just partition walls that need to be broken down and changed and rearranged.
Okay.
And the man who was going to do it for me is moving back to Poland. Suddenly, he had to go back to Poland, so he can't do it anymore. So, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to have it done next year. I would like to have it sooner than later.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. No, I completely understand. So what I'll do is I'll speak to the team and just make them aware that this is something they're looking to get done as soon as possible. We won't waste your time and come and quote if it's not something we can do. I know we do have capacity at the moment, so that won't be an issue. We just need to understand the scope of the work is all. So what days next week do work for you for a quote for us to come out and have a look? Are you in most days?
Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, so available Monday. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And would it be kind of the same for the following week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, absolutely fine. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'm going to speak to the team now, and someone will give you a call within the next 24 hours to arrange exactly what day. People are out at the moment or doing work, but as soon as they get back, we'll get in touch and we'll arrange that with you. And if you've got any questions in the meantime, you can give me a call back on this number.
Okay, so whereabouts is your business?
We're based just outside of Sprowston in Norwich.
Okay, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereabouts are you?
Stoke Early Cross.
Okay, perfect. Yes, not far at all. All right. Well, I will.
Okay.
I'll get in touch with you shortly.
Okay,
Take care.
Jordan.
Thanks.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Another quote. So far we've got 2 new quotes we need to get in.
Hello, speaking.
Hi, it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. Have I caught you at a good time for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, at the moment it's fine. fine.
Okay, no problem. I saw you filled in our Facebook form and just wanted to speak to you about your kitchen that needs refitting. I know you mentioned that you only need the left side doing, so I just wanted to find out a little bit more about that.
Yeah, what it is, we moved into the property about 4 years ago, or just over 4 years ago, and it appears that it was halfway through, the lady suddenly passed away, and it was halfway through a kitchen rebuild. And they've done the right-hand side with the electrics, everything, the cupboards is absolutely fine.
Okay.
But the left-hand side, where it would be like the sink and the cooker and things like that, is still left as it was.
Okay.
So that's what we were looking at, is for someone to fit, and also because it's because of the fittings of everything. And the shape of the kitchen as well, it was sort of, we were unsure on how to sort of do the kitchen, so I said we'd get someone in professional to have a look and sort of give us a plan to do it.
Fine. No, that makes sense. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And is the flooring and everything done?
Sorry?
Is the flooring and everything already done?
No, the flooring will need doing as well.
Okay, absolutely
So we
fine.
weren't sure whether to get the flooring done before the kitchen. You know what I mean? We weren't sure which way to do
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. No, that's absolutely fine. Well, what I want to do, or what I think would be best, is when people get in the back in today after, because everyone's out on doing jobs at the moment, I'll have a conversation with the team and I'll see when we're available to come out and do a quote, and then I'll get someone to give you a call within the next 24. But just so I know, for next week, what is your availability like?
I work Monday to Friday, so any time after 5 o'clock or weekends.
Okay, so
Weekends preferably.
Okay.
If possible.
Prefer weekends. That's absolutely fine. And would it would be the same availability for the week after, basically. So if for whatever reason we couldn't come out next week, would it be the same availability for the week after as well?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, absolutely fine.
There's no rush at the moment. I'm waiting for the money to be transferred anyway, so that's going to take a while.
Okay, not a problem. Do you have a timeline on that, or?
Not that it should be. I was told within 4 to 6 weeks that it should be less than that. But
Yeah.
that's the top. But yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, all right then. Well, I'll speak to the team and I'll get someone to give you a call within the next 24 hours just to arrange a quote.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you very
Thanks so much. Take care. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is a big one. 3 bathrooms, 2 renovation, 1 new one. The answer rate has been brilliant on these. Many agencies will be lazy and just send SMSs. We've already sent SMSs to these leads to apologise for the delay and the fact that I was away and hadn't got back to them. But call answer rate, calls is always king. Your cold calls are king. Appointment setting calls are king. Like,
Hello?
hi, is that?
Speaking, yes. How can I help?
Hi, it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Yeah, not so bad. Yourself?
Good, yeah, I'm all good, thank you. Have I caught you at a good time for a couple minutes?
I'm actually going for a meeting.
Okay.
Can you call me back about 1 o'clock?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I will give you a call in about an hour's time then.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Speak to you then. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Call back. I am the only New Start agency owner. There's not a New Start agency owner, has multiple other businesses to run, so I really don't want to be having to call back these leads multiple times during the day. Like, if this was you, you've got the time and the flexibility to do so, which is great. I'm trying to squeeze this all in for the benefit of you guys for this series, which is why I'm glad we've only signed up 1 client so far. We're going to sign up that second one though, so I'm probably going to have to pull in someone else to do some appointment setting, because at this point, I've proved my point with you guys. You should be motivated, you should be pumped up, you should be ready to go, and if you're not, then fucking sort yourself out, because you should be. And so I'm going to pull in some extra help to call up the remainder of these leads for the remainder of the month, because this is not sustainable for me to be doing whilst trying to manage everything else that I've got going on.
I won't take your call right now.
Just leave your message after the tone.
And when you're done, press hash or just hang up.
Hi, it's Jordan here calling from. You filled in our Facebook form in regards to getting a couple of bathrooms done, or just kitchen and bathroom actually, my apologies. So I was just calling to just have a conversation about that and arrange somebody to come out and do a quotation for you. So if you could give me a call back whenever you get the opportunity. The number is, one moment, apologies. If nobody answers, we will give you a call back, so do bear with us and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so we've only actually had 2 not answer out of this bunch of leads. It's not bad at all. You can't expect everybody to be available at the time you call them. That's not an indicator at all that they're not keen.
Hello?
Hi, is that?
Asia?
Hi, it's Jordan calling from. How are you doing?
Yes, good, thank you.
Good. Have I caught you at a good time for a couple minutes?
Yeah, fine.
thought when I replied to your thing on Facebook that you did kind of refurbs in painting kitchens, but you don't. You offer a whole refit service, don't you?
We do, yeah. I mean, what was it specifically you're looking to get done?
So I've bought a second-hand kitchen, but a better quality than what I've got, and I'm looking to have that kind of adapted to put into my kitchen.
Okay. That may be something we would be able to do. What I would want to do though is I just want to speak to the team and just check first. And if it is, I can give you a call back, and then we can go for it. So you've already got everything, all the furnishings and so on for the kitchen. You need someone to fit it for you, basically.
Yeah, it'll need to be kind of cut about and fitted, but I've got lots and lots of this new kitchen and only quite a small kitchen. So yeah, there's lots of stuff there, but I'll just need to kind of be which bits need to be fitted where and stuff like that. Okay, not a problem at all. Okay, and so what I'll do is I'll speak to the team, and then I will give you a call back and just have a conversation. So just so I'm aware though, when I come out and have a look at the stuff, if all being well and we can come out and do a quote, what's your availability like next week for us to come have a look? Next week. Monday afternoon I'm free.
Okay.
Wednesday.
What else have you got?
I've got Tuesday's not too bad.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning isn't looking too bad. Thursday and Friday are pretty stacked out though.
Okay, not a problem at all. And then, just so I know, would it be similar availability for the week after, or are you pretty clear for the week after?
Week after I'm on annual leave, so I'm fairly clear.
Okay, amazing. Okay, leave it with me then, and I will speak to the team and then I'll give you a call back.
Brilliant. Okay.
Perfect. Thanks. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Bit unorthodox, I don't know the answers to that. They bought the kitchen, all the furnishings, and basically need someone to fit. I don't know if this is something they'll be able to do. If not, they might be able to farm it out for cheap. So it's still a potential lead and still qualified as far as I'm concerned. I just don't know the details. So out of that, we just called up, 10 leads, and 4 of those are ready to have a quote arranged right now. So I need to send these over to the client. I'm going to send them over via WhatsApp. So I'm going to send them over via WhatsApp. Here's the name, here's the phone number, and here's the note. Okay, there's their availability. They will then contact the lead, go out and quote them. So this is kind of the definition of quote ready leads, right? So our definition was, our guarantee was, I'm going to get you 5 quote ready leads. Right now, in 10 days since working with this client, I've got, 5 quote ready. I was sure there was 2 quotes going out this week. Maybe I've deleted one of them on this opportunities. I'll have a look for WhatsApp and see if I can dig it up. But let's just say even just 5, right? So we've got 1 that's going out like this week. There's quotes happening. It's already booked in. We have 4 other that need booking in for either this week, next week, or the week after. Okay, so that's our 5 quote ready leads. Our guarantee is done, right? Within 10 days of starting to work with this client. We have tripled that. So we've got 30 days for this month. Okay, so we're going to get triple these results than what we're getting right now. And the ads are going to get more optimized. And we're going to increase the quality of these leads as well. That being said, there's not really a lot we need to optimize to increase the quality. They're pretty banging leads. There's no time wasted here. Not people that want some small, minor little projects. These are all pretty decent projects, with the caveat of that one that just wants the kitchen fitting itself. It's going incredibly well. So I'm going to send these over to the client, and then going to continue to follow up with these leads every day. The ones that we haven't yet confirmed that they're ready for a quote, follow up with them every day until they are. Send them over to the client, and I'm also going to go ahead and set up some automations right now as well to make our life easier with these leads, some SMS automations to get people to raise their hand a little bit sooner, make sure they're contacted quicker, because I'm doing everything manually right now. But as I'm doing this series, I'm running my other companies, I'm extremely busy. So I need some automation. I'm going to show you the process of us doing that, but I'd recommend you guys doing things manually when you're first starting out so you can really understand the process inside and out. But before that, I'm going to go get some lunch, and then I'll be back to show you the automations. Okay, so I just want to run you guys through some optimizations on these ads, some really interesting data when looking at this. If we're looking at this in the last 14 days right now, but if I look at this in the last 7 days, you can see, so at 14, we've got these ads all generating good quality, good leads. We've got 27 cost per lead, 16, 13. I'm not too bothered about that 27 because of the fact that it's still a great price for a high quality home improvement lead. But if you go in the last 7 days, for whatever reason, it's fallen off and it's getting £56 cost per lead, right? So this is showing kind of all of the kind of signs that we should maybe turn this ad off or do something about it, optimize it in some way, right? So typically speaking, for you guys, you'd be pretty safe to turn this ad off and then maybe just redistribute some of the budget into these ads. You could potentially duplicate this one, which is the clear winner at £11 per lead. We could duplicate this ad and then we could be putting more spend into it and getting more leads in, right? But I'm not going to do that because from experience, I know to look at the micro data as well. Funnily enough, this is the ad that I said would perform the best. Now on leads, which is obviously the most important thing, it is not performing the best at all. But on the micro data, it truly is. The click-through rate is 4.5%, which is 2% more than any of the other ads, okay, or 1.5% more than even the top performing ad. So that means that 4.5% of the people that are seeing the ad are going ahead and actually clicking through, which means it's more enticing than the other ads. It's also getting more link clicks than the other ads, a lower cost per click. Right? So many marketers, when they're not looking at the end result, let's say the end result here is leads, but if it's in e-commerce, that might be cost per purchase, for example. Many marketers will look at the micro data. And here, this would say that this ad is the best ad, but that is not reflecting in the final result, in the end result. Now, if this micro data was the same as these other ads, I would be inclined to turn this ad off, right? Because the cost per lead is way too high. It's way more higher than these. I have a gut feeling, and this might not be true, that this ad might get a couple more leads in within the next 24 hours. Whether it does or it doesn't really matter, because overall the ad account is super profitable, the client is incredibly happy already. So I'm going to give this another 24 hours. If this generates 2 or 3 leads in that time, the cost per lead is going to drop down dramatically. And I'm only doing that, I want to reiterate, I'm only doing that because the micro data looks really strong. If this micro data wasn't strong, I'd be turning this ad off and redistributing the spend. That's exactly what I will be doing if within the next 24 hours it doesn't get another lead in. If it doesn't, I'm going to turn it off. I'm probably going to duplicate one of these other winning ads so I can redistribute that spend into an ad that is performing better. But yeah, that's some really interesting data. For me, I'm an experienced advertiser. I know what creatives look good. I know what copy looks good. So I'm just throwing out the best ads straight away. That's why they're performing well to start off with, because I've done this for years. I know what works, right? For you, you might have to tweak these and so on before you get to kind of this kind of results. Every 3 days, it might take you 2 optimizations to get to this point. So I just want to show you as well, I've got a couple of callbacks from other leads. So we now actually have 6 leads that are being booked in for quotes. So we're over the guarantee, which is awesome. These are going to be booked in for early next week, which is great. And the client's going to make some quick money from this, or at least have some confirmed customers, which is awesome. But as I alluded to earlier, I don't want to have to kind of go through and call up all of these leads for the purpose of this series, okay? I haven't got as much time, so I need to set up some automations. I'm going to show you guys that process right now. Now, we already set up one automation on high level, and this is for the new Facebook lead. When somebody fills in the Facebook lead form, the trigger is Facebook lead form submitted. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's going to create an opportunity on the pipeline, and then it's going to send an internal notification to me and the client if I want to, but the client isn't set up on here yet. I'm not going to overwhelm them with the CRM at the moment. I will do at the 30-day point. And that message is going to, I don't know why that's not loading right now, say new leads, and it's going to give me the details of that lead. So I get notified, so I know when a new hot lead comes in. I want to make that process even more streamlined, and so I've got a general batch of automations here called an affluent acquisition flow. These are all automations. If you're in the Affluent Academy, our training program, you get these for free. You have access to all these. These are flows that we've created and that are being used across millions and millions of return on investment for various lead generation clients, and they're already pre-set up. So we already had a Facebook lead notification flow set up. This is a lot more, it's a little bit more in depth. So Facebook lead form submitted again. It's going to create the opportunity like the other one. It's going to add the tag, and then it's going to send the SMS. Well, actually, it's pretty much the same apart from the tag. But what I do want to implement is the Facebook lead setting flow. So this is going to be a flow which is going to get the lead to raise their hand to say, yes, I'm available for a call at this time, or yes, I'm available to have a quote on these days, and it's going to get more information. So we don't have to call up every single lead to find out the information that we want to find out. What I imagine we're going to do is set up a flow. So instead, a lead can respond via SMS, and they can say, I'm from this location. This is the exact work I'm looking to get done, and these are the days I'm available to have a quotation. This will then send that information straight over to the client, and they can have that directly. And then, of course, for any leads that do not respond to this flow, I can then go ahead and call them up, or a member of my team can call them up to get them booked in, okay? So when the pipeline stage is changed, this is the trigger. We want to, I'm actually not going to do that as pipeline stage change. We want to have this trigger as Facebook lead form submitted, okay? So when the Facebook lead form is submitted, let me get rid of this. It's going to wait, okay, 5 minutes, We don't want to send a message to them straight away. And then it's going to send an appointment prompt. Okay, so we've got a kind of a dummy message in here. This is all templatized so other agencies can use this. But this is, hi, thanks for redeeming our offer. How soon would you like to have your treatment? Come have a look. So instead, we're going to do something like, thanks for filling our Facebook form. Where are you based? So it's a very simple question. Where are you based? And this is going to basically just tell us, okay, where are they actually? So how easy is it for us to go and quote? This is going to trigger them to start a conversation with us. We can then go back and ask other questions in the conversations tab. So if I go down here, I'm going to send a test to a work number to see how this comes up. Thanks for filling in our Facebook form. Where are you based? Jordan Platten from client name. Awesome. Perfect. We're going to save that action. Did they reply? Yes, if they did reply, then it's going to send an internal notification saying you've got a new hot lead. So it's going to notify me, this person replied, you need to go respond to them, okay? At which point I can log in on the Go High Level app and we can have a look in the conversations tab. If they didn't, it's going to send them a reminder. Hey, just a quick nudge. We'd love to learn a little more about your project, okay? Save action. So now we can then send them an email as well. Hey, first name, your name here from location, quick one, filled in our Facebook form yesterday to inquire about a renovation. I sent you an SMS, but not sure if I had the right number. Let me know if you'd prefer me to give you a, let's just leave it at that. Let me know if you prefer me to give you a call. Looking forward to speaking with you. Warm regards. Okay, perfect. Hey, quick one. You filled in our Facebook form yesterday to inquire about a renovation. I sent you an SMS, but not sure if I had the right number. Let me know if you prefer me to give you a call. Looking forward to, let me know if you'd prefer to give me a call. Not sure if you have the right number. Let me know if you prefer to have a call. If we're asking for the right number and then saying the call. Yeah, let's get rid of this part. Not sure if I have the right number. Look forward to speaking with you. Warm regards. Okay. Save. I'm going to wait for a response. Did they respond? If so, we can leave the automation. Okay. In fact, we can also duplicate this. And let's put it here so we get an internal notification. If they didn't, then we're going to add them to the nurturing flow. Nurturing flow is not something that I've set up for this client, but a nurturing flow, in fact, I'll just explain this here. A nurturing flow is simply a flow where we put in leads that filled in our form, and if for whatever reason they didn't contact us, it's going to send them a series of emails with previous work, show them what we're all about, as in the client. It's basically just going to entice them and reignite that reason why they filled in the form in the first place and just get them interested again. So this will automatically put them in a nurturing flow. We didn't have a nurturing flow set up for this client yet. This is something we probably would do, but I'm going to turn this off and just remove this from the automation for now. So let's just delete that action and it's going to end the automation. Hit save and we're now going to publish. Let's just see if we can wait for an advance time. Can we do like no, it's going to be 5 minutes. Let's do this in 10 minutes. And we're doing this because we want to be human, okay? Want this to be pretty. In fact, we can even wait 15 minutes. They filled in the form, 15 minutes later, they get a text from us. It's going to feel like a normal person's done this. Just make sure everything's correct. Send them an appointment prompt. Send conversation prompt. Okay, wait for a response. If they respond, yes, hot lead. If no, then we're going to send them a reminder. If they, we're also going to send them an email. Wait for a response. If they respond, if yes, notification. If no, that's the end. Okay. So now what's going to happen is when a lead comes in, of course, they're going to come straight onto this pipeline in this new folder, but they're automatically going to receive an SMS from us. Whereas all of these leads, we had to wait until we could call them. I went away to Ibiza. Some of them had to wait 7 days before hearing from me, which is not good practice. You guys absolutely shouldn't do that. But at least in this industry, the leads don't go cold. Some industries, the leads will go very cold. Let's say this is an aesthetics clinic. If it's an aesthetics clinic and you don't contact that lead within 12 hours, they're going cold. You need to contact those leads as soon as you possibly can. If it's dentistry, if it's a bunch of other niches, right? They need to be contacted straight away. We're lucky in the home improvements industry, or I'm fortunate, that these leads have been thinking about this for a very long time, therefore they're kind of okay with waiting a little bit longer. But as a general rule of thumb in sales, you always want to hit the lead, strike when the iron is hot. Now, when the SMS comes through, it's going to move over to the conversations tab. So if we go on conversations here, okay, the messages are going to be on the left-hand side here. You can see actually we've already had a couple of messages from a couple of these leads. But when they message us back, it's simply going to put these messages in here, and we can actually just respond to them via SMS in this text form here, have the conversation back and forth. They're going to ask, okay, we're going to ask where you're based. They're going to tell us where they're from. Next question is probably going to be something like, could you tell us a little bit more about your project? And they can send that over to us. And then we could say, what's your availability like next week? We can even automate that process as well, but for now we don't need to, we're just being lazy. And let me just show you just before we round off some of the other automations that we've got in this flow. So we've set up our lead setting flow. We also have a ghosting flow. So if somebody ghosts us, okay, we can set up an automation to actually then go ahead and send them emails and SMSs, okay, depending on the niche. This will be relevant. I don't actually think this is that relevant for now because these leads seem to be pretty hot. We can turn it on if we need to. I have a landing page lead flow. So if we want to set up a landing page for the client, Facebook lead forms are working really well, but as a general rule of thumb, a landing page will get you higher quality leads. Once you get proof of concept on lead forms, you can then explore creating a landing page for the client to get higher quality leads for them. And then this is the lead flow for that. We then have a no-show flow. So if you booked in, let's say you're working with a client that has appointments. So if it's an aesthetics clinic, you book them in for a certain day, for example, and they don't show up, then you can set up a no-show flow to follow up with those individuals on the pipeline. With this, we're physically going out and quoting, and so they're not going to no-show at their own house. We're not going to have that problem. Nurturing flow is the one I just explained. We're reigniting kind of dead leads and showing them some previous work and so on, and we can actually see if I click on this, the kind of how many things. We've got one email, which is a massive win. We've got email 2, we've got email 3, we've got email 4, we've got email 5, and even email 6 as well. Okay, so a longer span nurturing flow. These are things that you don't really need to do until you've started working with a client. The way I see this is like something you stack. You start working with a client, you do the bare minimum to start off with, do the Facebook lead form, keep the ads pretty simple, don't run any discounts and so on if you don't have to, and then you just stack. Then it gives you more things to test. When you start optimizing every 3 days, if things aren't working, okay, what can I add? Maybe I need to put a better offer. Maybe I need to improve my creative. Maybe I need to improve my copy. Maybe I need to hit these leads quicker and do an automation flow. Maybe I need to test out a landing page. You don't need to do any of these things and don't need to make things complicated for yourself unless things aren't working. Things are working with the bare minimum here because I'm a G at ads and also because the industry needs it. I know there's a lot of opportunity in my local area. I did my research properly. I started this agency with good foundations. Things are going fucking well because I prepared well. If you prepare well, you're going to get the same results.